Hello, Mallory. This is going to be your makeup lesson over the internet. So, welcome to your video. So, what we're going to go over today, something simple since I'm not there and I can't really explain it to you. There's really nothing to explain except for fret positions and just listening. I think you've got that down at this point. It's a song called Chameleon by Herbie Hancock. You've probably never heard of the name. He's like an old jazzer from the 70s to almost present. I think he passed recently. But there's a really famous bass line that he wrote. It's actually on a synthesizer, I think, but people play it on the bass all the time because it is truly a bass line, whether it's played on a guitar or a keyboard. So it goes like this. And that's it. It's like the whole song on loop, just like that. And they filter in instruments with the drums and then like another keyboard and like just slowly and slowly the whole song just builds and builds over this bass line with a bunch of other musicians coming in and just adding little interesting things. Uh, this is like a classic bass line to start with. You've been playing straight jazz charts for school, and this is something you probably won't run into at school unless you actually join a jazz band. Um, or you're in jazz band. I don't know. Anyway, just check this out. It starts on your E string, fret 3. That's your G. And we're just going to hit 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's your first notes. Okay? And it's going to be long, 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 short. Okay? And 4 and 1. Let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, that's kind of how the beat goes. That's where your 1 is. And 4, and 1. Okay, you can even get a little aggressive with your 6th and 8th fret of your D string. You can even like dig in there a little bit and go. Get under the string a little bit and pop it. Okay. Okay, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8. Okay, so you're going to the octave of that note you landed on. These two notes. You've got the 6 on your E string. You've got your 8 on your D string. Those are octaves. Okay, they're both B flats. Remember how we talked about on the E string or on the A string, if you pick a note and then you go down 2 strings and to the right 2 frets, that's going to be the same note but the octave up. So that's what we're doing here. Alright, so you got that. Then it's the same frets but on the A string. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then you play 8 on the D string and then 6 on the G string. Okay? That's a minor third. Okay? So, like this. And the idea is to be able to play that with a steady beat, with a good groove for like 7 minutes straight, however long the track is. It's like one of those long 70s funk jams that just keeps going and going and building and changing. But the bass line just predominantly stays the same. You should go listen to this track. Like before you even pick up your bass, I say this 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the video. Listen to the song first, Chameleon by Herbie Hancock. It's a classic. It's a good example of how the bass line can maintain your interest while still playing the same thing over and over while things, build on top of it. So on YouTube, if you go to the gear in the video, you might know this, you can slow the video down to like 0.75 its speed, or like 0.5%. And I recommend you do that if you're having trouble and work it up to tempo. Nothing too complex about this, except it's a good opportunity to do your one finger per fret, where you use your pointer, middle, ring, pinky for 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, you could do it all with your pointer finger. Whatever gets the job done, whatever keeps it feeling groovy, it has to groove. Okay, stylistically, make it long, 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 short, 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 long, 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 short, short, short. So the first 3 notes are all long. And then make a big difference between the long notes and the short notes. Okay, that's about it. That's enough to work on. I hope you have a good time with that. Yeah, see you next Tuesday.